is Monday afternoon. I just got back from campus. I spent the morning at home today because I wasn't feeling very well, but had to go to campus at 1 o'clock. We had an introduction to our simulation center, which is the center where they have like the simulation mannequins, which are insane. You can basically do anything on them. Like they give birth, they cough, they sweat, their tongue can swell. You can obviously do their pulse, their blood pressure. Some of them you can do ultrasounds. It's insane what the mannequins are capable of. They talk, they scream. So today we practiced pulses and blood pressure, and we also got to intubate, which was super cool. Obviously have never done that before, simulated or real. So that was super cool. And we have our last cell bio exam tomorrow. So I'm just gonna spend the night studying. I'm gonna take a little break right now because I studied all morning, and I'm just gonna eat my lunch. These are just some taco bowls we prepped with some rice, ground beef, peppers, onions, pico, lettuce, a little bit of sour cream. Hayden meal prepped these for us, which was so nice. So I'm just gonna enjoy this, watch some YouTube, and then get back to studying for the rest of the day. Feel the need to tell like what day and time it is, but it is Wednesday evening right now, and I felt inspired today, so I feel like I should document it. So we have started some of our more like clinical and patient focused courses. Like we have our integrated clinical cases course, and then we're starting to kind of prepare for our simulated patient encounter that we have next week. And we have our anatomy practical in a couple weeks. And then we also have our OMM practical or assessment, I think, next week. So we're just kind of getting to more of like the clinical skills side of things for the block, which is very exciting. So today we had a session with a faculty member, a physician, just about some of the different clinical skills that we've learned, like IM injections, blood pressures, things like that. And we basically had some questions we were going over, and we did some role play with our classmates of, like pretending to be the doctor and the patient, and just going over what a general encounter can look like. So our first encounter is just over a patient who just moved to the area and they're looking to establish care. So basically we're gonna have a simulated patient to just allow us to kind of get used to getting history from a patient and charting and a SOAP note and all of that kind of stuff. So it's very exciting, but I really did a deep dive into this little questionnaire that we had that we were supposed to go over today in our session with the physician. And it was just a really kind of inspiring moment, because it's things like this where you get actual patients and you think, and you kind of put yourself in the shoes of like, I'm going to be doing this as a physician someday, and actually think of the questions that you have. And it's just really fun to like get into the nitty-gritty questions of things, and I was like looking up different articles and CBI and PubMed and all of that kind of stuff, just trying to find the best information to present to the physician today. And then I got to speak with my professors after just to kind of clarify on some questions, but he said that I was asking all the right questions, and it was just really nice to get to do something like a little bit more clinical, because obviously we've been doing a lot of kind of foundational science courses, which are great and very necessary as well, but obviously we're all in medical school because we like clinical things. So it is just kind of nice to get to more like patient-centered skills. So that was really exciting, and I just wanted to share that. It was just like, I was just nerding out over all of this stuff. But and then I went and got a vaccine today, and I had to get my third in the series of the hepatitis B vaccines. I've already been vaccinated for it, but did a titer, whatever. So had to get it again. So I got that today. And while he was giving the injection, I was talking to him about how I'm a medical student, how we're learning about IM injections right now. And it was just crazy to be like, obviously I've always been on the patient side of things, of course, never been a doctor before. So it was just really cool to think like, I'll be doing this someday. It's just, yeah, sooner than I think, because we've already started practicing injections. We have little arm pads and we're able to practice those. I'm gonna try to get some footage of that. I think I have time either later this week or early next week to practice. So I'm gonna try to get some footage with like the manikins and the arm cuffs and stuff, because it's very cool that we're able to use those tools to practice. But I was just feeling inspired today, so I wanted to share. But I have a micro exam Friday, so I definitely need to study for that. Micro, I would say, is not one of my like strongest courses because I don't really have much of a background in micro. I did take it in undergrad, but I felt like that was kind of scratching the surface, and now obviously it's much more in depth, and there's just obviously a lot to know for micro, all the different microorganisms, all the different complications and the treatments and how you diagnose them and all that kind of stuff. So there's just a lot of detail there, but I am going to spend the rest of the night studying for that, and then all day tomorrow studying for that, and hoping that it goes well. But I was just feeling inspired and excited, so I wanted to share. Friday night, and I had my micro test this morning. I studied with some of my friends pretty much all day yesterday, and I thought the study session went really well. I thought it was really productive, and I felt very prepared going into my micro exam today, especially in comparison. I felt prepared for the last one, but I think I just didn't spend enough time on the right topics for my last test. But this time I felt like I had a really good grasp of what I needed to know, and unfortunately the test still did not go as well as I had hoped today. So I did set up a meeting with my professor, and she was so kind, super sweet, and gave me just kind of a pep talk, which is always appreciated. Sometimes you just kind of need to hear, you know, those kind words from somebody who can kind of see things on like a bigger picture scale. Obviously, especially in medical school, things are really intense sometimes, and it's really easy to kind of feel down on yourself, feel imposter syndrome creeping in and everything. So it's always nice to hear from somebody who is more experienced than you and kind of has a more clear image of what the real situation is.
instead of you just getting in your head about it. So she gave me a pep talk and basically was just saying, which I think would be useful to hear for a lot of people. She was basically saying, you know, anybody who's gotten into medical school is obviously intelligent, and exams in medical school are not meant to test your intelligence. She's like, we don't need to test your intelligence because we already know you're intelligent. You know, you went through undergrad, you've done the hard coursework and everything. So that is no longer the point of exams in medical school, but rather to test your study strategies and take the test grades, the exam grades, as feedback. You know, can I improve how I'm taking this information to better be able to apply it? And, you know, second and third order questions and case studies, take it out of context and still be able to apply the information. So she basically just said, you know, all of this is a strategy and you just have to find what works for you. And although I have not totally pinned that down yet, I am just trying to give myself grace, and she gave me some tips for some things that I can implement for the next exam, and hopefully the next test will go better. But for tonight, I felt like I could benefit from a little bit of social time. So I'm just gonna go get dinner with some of my friends, and then I'm just gonna come back and clear my mind, and we're just gonna get back to studying, and it's all gonna be okay. So I'm just getting ready really quick. I'm trying not to take it too overboard. Sometimes I do that when I'm like trying to do a light makeup look and then it turns into a whole thing. So just put a little bit of makeup on to feel put together. And I am excited to pick out an outfit. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear, nor does it need to be extravagant because obviously we're just grabbing dinner really quick. But I do love to obviously take advantage of anything that I can if it's wearing my clothes, other than like sweatpants or business casual. My favorite lip hack lately has been doing just like the tiniest bit of liner, just enough to add a little bit of something on the edge of the lips. And then I either take the Laneige Vanilla Lip Sleeping Mask or the Summer Fridays Vanilla Lip Mask, lip balm in the tube. I take one or the other and I put it on my lips because it's so much more comfortable than a gloss. And I am gonna pick out an outfit super quickly, and then I'm gonna go to dinner, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna study. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. We went to the farmer's market, got some coffee, got a scone, and we were going to get our candles, our old candle containers, refilled by this sweet local woman, but she was not there today. So I think she's out for a couple weeks, so we're gonna go back, see her in a few weeks to get our candles refilled. But I went to Target yesterday, and I forget if I showed what I got. Some stuff was just boring, but I want to show a couple of the things because they're cute. So I am hosting some friends for a little charcuterie girls' night next Saturday because Hayden is going to go see some of his friends. They're coming to Charlotte. So I don't have any little charcuterie knives, and I thought these would be really helpful because I always just end up having to use like a real knife, which is fine obviously, but these are just super cute, and I thought that the shape of them was really unique. So yeah, I got these super cute, and then they had such cute fall stuff. Oh my gosh. I got these towels, and I thought that these were really pretty and kind of like classy. I didn't think that these were too fall in your face. Like, I didn't think they were too stereotypical. I thought they were kind of different. So it's just this really pretty like sagey green color, and cream has all of these cute little naturey scenes on it. So I got 2 of these, and I just thought they would add some color. And then I got another candle, which I'm trying to stop buying candles. But if I do let myself purchase a candle, I'm only getting ones where the vessel is pretty, that I would get it refilled in the future, or purpose the vessel for something else. So this is the Casa Luna Balance Candle. It is not a fall scent, but it smells so good. It reminds me of like fresh laundry hanging on a clothesline, but not like the typical cottony, linen-y scent. It's like very light. I thought it would smell really good in a bathroom. So those are the fun things that I got at Target yesterday. And today at the farmer's market, there was a new lady there and she was selling some pre-mixed seasonings, and she said she like grows all of the different things at home. Like she grows peppers, she grows all of the stuff, all the herbs, and makes everything at home. So this is a lemon pepper salt, has homegrown dried chili peppers, freeze-dried lemons, and kosher salt. And this smelled so good. Then Hayden and I were thinking of things we could make with it because we wanted to try it, and we came up with avocado toast. So I'm gonna make us some avocado toast right now. And then it is 11 o'clock, so I am going to spend the whole day studying. I feel inspired. I'm excited to get things done. Hopefully later today I'll have some time to clean up a little bit. And then I might meet up with friends later. It just depends what I get done during the day today, but I'm gonna make us some avocado toast with our new lemon pepper and then get to studying. I just reorganized my bathroom drawer next to my sink, and I basically just had everything like thrown into here, and it was very chaotic. This makes me feel so much better. I do wish that the drawer was bigger because there was more stuff that I wanted to put in here, but it is okay. We'll make do. I got these little organizers off of Amazon, and they came in a pack of like 25 for like 27 bucks, which I thought was a really good deal. So deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, and then in this one I've just got this cute little silk scrunchie from Spoiled Child, as well as my eye creams that I use. One is an SPF, one's a retinol, and then that is the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. These were just kind of like smaller little skincare products that I use frequently. And then I have my sunscreens and vitamin C. These are of course used every single day, so need them at hand. I have my nighttime moisturizer and my daytime moisturizer. Back here I have some face oil, a face serum, and a retinol serum. I have a gua sha in here, eye drops, my whitening trays, and my retainer. And down here I just have a ton more skincare that I just haven't really fully organized, but in here I have like my prescription retinol down there, just like more creams, more sunscreens, my Paula's Choice that I love, so a bunch more stuff that I use frequently. And then down here all I have right now is a face razor, nail clippers. This is like excess makeup that does not fit on my little makeup thing, but that I still use every day, so I don't want it away like in my closet. I have my hairbrush, some vitamins, but I do at least feel better that this drawer is organized, and I think everything will stay. Obviously like stuff's gonna move around a little bit, but these clear containers did come with these little stickies, so if I start to get annoyed by it, then I will just put some of those on the bottom of these to keep everything in place. But I'm so happy.